beats on the track.
Hey, you know the Lions won again, bitch. You know the Lions won again. Another one. You know the Lions won again. That's what we do. All we do is fucking win. Come on, bitch. You know the Lions won again, bitch. You know the Lions won again. Another one. You know the Lions won again. Come on. Cause all we do is fucking win. Woo. Best team in the motherfucking NFL. After this song, I'ma need my tickets in the mail. Bitch. All we do is win, we ain't taking L's.
Man, ain't y'all like 2-11?
Man, shut the fuck up. After this game, we about to turn the fuck up. Call Hush, we need the whole team buffed up. We just won another game, they can't touch us. We about to win another game, they know what's up. We just won the last game with a blowout. You see what happened when the Lions really show out? Call the whole city up, we about to go out. We about to have them bars jumping while it's cold out. Hey, you know the Lions won again. You know the Lions won again. You know the Lions won again. All we do is fucking win. Come on, bitch. You know the Lions won again. Bitch. You know the Lions won again. Another one. You know the Lions won again. Come on. Cause all we do is fucking win. Woo. Woo. I already told y'all, right? That chair was going down in history, right? Hello, what up? Hey, come and get your ass beat with this chair. Bitch, make your ass have a seat with this chair. Gone.
What's up? Sorry, I had to go get a beer. I gotta tell you, there is a funny little Detroit Lions bit here. You NFC North fans will appreciate this. And just so you know, I'm not hopping on the Lions bandwagon or anything. I gotta play this for you.
Not too long ago, I ran into the Detroit Lions fan. You know, they only have one.
Until this year.
We got to talking, and he had heard about all our hit songs and stuff that we had been doing for the Green Bay Packers. And he asked if maybe as a fellow NFC North fan that maybe I could help him out and do a Detroit Lions fight song. And so I said, yeah, dear, you're a football fan. I think I can help you with that. And so we sat down for like hours and hours and then days and weeks, and we came up with all the things that the Detroit Lions can be proud of, all their Super Bowl victories, championships, accomplishments, and everything. And we finally got it all down, and it goes something like this. On, two, 3, 4. Thank you very much. Good night.
I was looking for a celebration song for the Lions, and that came up. That shit got me. Dude, like, James Eisman said this, and I don't think it could be more true than right now. And hopefully it gets better. They're going to have to figure it out. Obviously, if they expose the other, they'll just, like, double down on Kelsey, right? But that was a in-game look at Kadarius Toney tonight. I mean, the yellow gloves don't help. If you're going to wear bright-ass yellow gloves, you better catch the ball. Because everyone knows it's you. You're the only fucker out there with yellow gloves. You better catch the ball. At least wear the red ones like everyone else. And they're like, oh, was that Toney again? No, it was him. He had the yellow gloves. And then he sent this. Dude, Mahomes, if that would have been Aaron Rodgers, if that would have been so many other quarterbacks, that would have been that they would have been like, get him out. But you know, they didn't really have a ton of options. It's just wild. But yeah, that was a wild game. You know, look, you can say what you will. Oh, well, if they had this, but the fact of the matter is, football consists of 17 games, 18 weeks of football. You have to win when you can win. It doesn't matter what could have, would have, should have been. Oh, we'll get them next time. You're absolutely right. You might. Very, very much right. But for week 1, game 1 is in the books. And, you know, Jared Goff and Patrick Mahomes' numbers look very similar. Mahomes had an extra TD, but he had an interception. But that was not his fault. That was not his fault at all. That was literally, and we talked about this last break, they should start crediting those to the wide receiver. And I think Dan Campbell will keep them focused. I think they needed that win. if they lose there, I think they're in trouble as far as mentally. The Chiefs are going to be fine. You know what I mean? Like, look what they just did without Kelsey or Jones, and who knows if they get Jones, but and all those dropped balls, right? All those drop balls. All those. Corey Kelly, are you in here? I just saw your message while I was looking through here, and I can message you back afterwards, or if you're in here, yeah, that'll work. Sorry, Roger McCreary, who has him in this one? Lost my train of thought here. Lonnie. Corey, yeah, I can hit you back with that afterwards. I didn't even notice it, honestly. I thought it was for the one before it and this one, but I guess it wasn't. So I'll look at that all and we'll get it figured out. But yeah, I'll refund whatever the overpayment was. No problem. I just didn't want you to think I was ignoring you, and so if you were in here, I figured I'd let you know. But yeah, I mean, that's a fun way to start the season. A little bit of controversy, you know. Can Kelsey even fix that? Here's a guy. He was on tonight. Aiden Hutchinson. He caused a very big disruption in that Chiefs offensive line, caused them to get a hold, which really did play into a big drive in that game. That's another one for Lonnie too. Lonnie got him too. There you go, Lonnie. So again, round 3 of this is up. Here's my deal. If it's full by the end of this one, we'll rip it. Or if it's like super close, we'll see what we can do to rip it. But if it's like I don't know, it might be. I don't even know. If it's like 5-10 spots away, it may be a morning break here. Nakobe Dean, we'll get to see him. He's a is he Eagles or he's Eagles or Jets, but Eagles, right? It doesn't matter. It's a player break, but I keep thinking he's Eagles. Is he? Richard, getting that one. Yeah, I did win one bet, but Gibbs cost me. Chris, I put my money where my mouth is. I don't know if Chris Taylor's in here, but I bet the Lions defense to score, which they did. I won 5 to win 37, but I put $25 on the over on Jahmyr Gibbs receiving yards, which was 31.5. I always put 100 on it. But I was like, you know what? I want to see, it's a rookie first game. I don't know what they're going to do. Nutsy in the house. That's going to be out of 8. 7 out of 8. So, I mean, but I'll tell you what, a lot of good things. I like Dan Campbell a lot. I think he's great he's a player's coach. He was a player. Played for 4 or 5 different teams in the NFL. So that's exciting. Chigozie Okonkwo. 101, baby. Who's got him? Anyone guess him? Chigozie Okonkwo. Chris! There you go, buddy. New guy. He got a big win, and he got himself his 101. I bet he would trade you this. How about, speaking of tight ends, Sam Laporta? I mean, it's something to watch. Something to watch. Is it Musgrave is the tight end for the Packers? You might see him be a young tight end that tears up too. And then Ed Ingram, weird box there. The Okonkwo out of 101 was pretty cool. Ed Ingram going to be going out to Rick Butler. So now we got to wait, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days? To be fair, I have a big... Does anyone know what I'm doing Saturday? It's not for me. It was an anniversary gift to my wife. Did I tell you guys what I'm doing Saturday? I don't want to say I'm not excited. Because, I am. I like experiences. I like moments. I love music. But, this is for my wife. Every concert I've ever been to is for my wife. I've went to John Mayer. That I've been to since I've been married. I rather would go to the mail. It's going to probably be one of those. And I guess the thing is, too, is that, I already took my wife on a nice trip, right? And I got her, other anniversary gifts and stuff. But this was, my idea of gift is memories over materials. So, I like to give a gift that makes memories, right? But sometimes you got to give them material stuff, too. But for the very first time, and it will be the last, as it's their farewell tour, my wife has always wanted to see, she had tickets once they canceled, Aerosmith. Guys, as of right now, there's some spots left. We have 2 boxes left in this one. And we have yet to see a hot box. And there's usually at least one per case. Just a heads up there. Jeremy Wilson, you got DeMar Hamlin. 3 out of 50. I saw it on my list. That's a nice one. I still want one of these. So if anyone has... I know, Chris, I just don't... And I want to go see Bruno Mars. If I see anyone Bruno Mars. I wouldn't mind seeing Taylor Swift, but not at that price. I wanted to see Taylor Swift back when she was Taylor. Not when she was like this icon. This goes to... who do we say? DeMar Hamlin goes to Jeremy Wilson. Oh, it's a jersey number 2. Yeah, it is. 3 out of 50. You're right. Good eye. Who? Aerosmith? I hope so. I want to see Bruno. If I could pick anyone, it would be Bruno Mars. 35 out of 50. Desmond Ritter going out to Shane Vasconcelos. It's a good box so far. My wife is so excited. Better get laid. Ritter is in every box, you mean? Not in every pack, in every box. He's in a lot. So is this guy. This is going to be out of 75. Our second one of the day. Maybe you can trade for both of them for the 101. Hutchie. Aiden Hutchinson going out to Lonnie. Yeah, you see a lot of Aiden Hutchinson. You see a lot of Ritter. But we've seen a lot of other guys. So you see a lot of Purdy, too. You see a lot of Purdy, too. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not like Panini where you get a bunch of the no-name autographs and, you know, they put the good names in here over and over again. I know. It's awful, isn't it? Don't you hate it when they do that? When they put the good name autographs all in a product instead of adding a bunch of the junk? Tyrion Davis Price out of 10. It's just the worst when they add all these good names. Cody Faust getting that one, the Groovin'. Nah, for real, we want good names, right? It's the downfall of having a short list, you know. They could put 300 names on it. Like NT has like 1,700 different names on the list. So it's good and bad when you're spending that money on that product. Here we go. Another Pro Uni. Kyle Hamilton going out to Jeremy Wilson. I am a little, man. You know what? I need a little action, Nussy. It's been a few. My wife's been sick. High blood pressure. Ever since school started, man. Ever since school started, it's been a nightmare. It happens every year for the first leg. There's no undrafted in this. These are all drafted. I can give you the checklist. The only undrafted on the NIL. Daniel Falali. Like, I can tell you right now who he's with. Let's see. Daniel goes to the Ravens. But in this break, it'll go to... Let's pull that over here just so we can see it if we need to. But in this one, it goes to... Who had Daniel? Marcus Raymond. So, you guys are not off to a great start on Pick'em this year. Let me put my tablet away here. That's what I was watching the game on. I got 14 fucking big screen TVs in the house, and I'm watching my game on a tablet. Beautiful year 2023. You are already off. 73% of you on the vote, and there was a total of... I'm going to do total of votes here. I think they had a total of 16 votes, I want to say. Y'all did not start out well. Not a good way to start. That's okay. Could have been a little bit of a fluke, right? Let's open one of our free packs. All these guys are going to be randomed up at the end unless they're on the list. But so far it's been all rookies. Trenton Simpson, 4 out of 5. Let me just double check. He's not on the list. So again, we'll random them up separately at the end, as McGinn pointed out. They got to be done separately. So far, our best card, we have 2 Hutchies, and we have a Ritter. That 101 Okonkwo, we need a big box here. Did you guys enjoy the game? How many of you guys got burnt on fantasy, man? I got burnt on fantasy on the Lions, on Gibbs mostly. Self-inflicted. Oh, we got a hot box, baby. Now, we have had hot boxes where there are, all 6 of them are this. Yeah, Desmond Ritter, there it is. 70, working in a mixer too. Desmond Ritter, 77 out of 100 going out to Shane. Shane, you got 2. How many of y'all had beers tonight? And if so, how many? I'm on number 3. That was in our non super premium pack. Michael Woods the second, like Patrick Mahomes. That's a 101. Oh, I do got to put a 1 on the shot counter, unless someone wants to take one with me tonight. Shot counter. Now the product that comes out tomorrow has all the new guys in it. Hendon Hooker, and it may have a mix of these guys in it too, but it's got Hendon Hooker, Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson. Who else am I missing? All the big names. 2 beers and 3 margaritas. Quick question. Has anyone heard from Josh? Tell me he didn't get arrested or anything. We better check how long he's been off. Let's check with him. So, he's active. So, unless the police have his car, or his phone, I mean. He had to take his car to the shop and get the stuff done for like $900. That goes out to you, James, 101. He said, best game ever. I bet it was. Does he make it home without getting arrested? Oh, he's trying to get an Uber to get out of there. 1 out of 5, Kingsley. Kingsley going out to TJ Herbs on the board. Getting some fresh names. Dude, I've tried to get an Uber out of a football game before. When we went with guys from our group, Brandon Bourne and Chris Vogt, it was like $300, and it was going to take forever. Another one of this dude right here. This is smashing. Was that you, Nussy, that got it? Marcus Raymond got that one. 2 out of 2 for the Ravens. To Raymond. Daniel Falele. James, I'll tell you what, man. That wouldn't have stopped me. If we went back again, we drank some walking back to your, like, the bus or the shuttle station or whatever, too. Didn't we take some with us? And another one, back to back. So there goes the Ritters. It's all this dude. This is a 5 out of 5. I mean, Mark is hitting a few of this guy. And who knows? Tonight we saw Brian Branch, was it? He's been in this product before. There might be some guys that pop off a little bit that aren't in a lot of the Panini product that are only in like these and Leaf. We've seen that before. You're not going to like this one. Do I have to show it? Well, one of you are going to. Heavy on the break. Grooving. At least you're getting some variety. 2 out of 3. You just wait till the Falcons come in. This dude has 3 touchdowns this week. And you're all going to be like, yo, let me get that Desmond Ritter spot. Shane Vasconcelos. Hey, James, you know what I was looking at today? Someone in our group is trying to talk me into it. It's Bobby Parker, I think. He wants me to buy into the Disney Vacation Club. I'm like, dude, we've looked it up and down. I'm like, I just don't think it's for me, man. He's doing a good job teaching me and informing me on things. It's Bobby Parker. Is that what I said? Didn't you just spend like $500 to get into a 1-box Spectra where there were like no good hits in it? It just can't be that bad when it's 22 a spot. Unless I watched you drop $500. Wasn't that you? Oh no, that was Felton. I watched Felton drop $500 on a 2 spots in a Spectre Divisions, and I was like, this is why we don't do it. I think it was 2020 or 2021. I was like, ooh, I felt bad. I watched it. I was rooting for him. I mean, when I see you guys in that big stuff, I root for it. I want to see it. But man, I'd rather do $22 a spot, and who are you looking for tonight, Nick? Who are your guys? So we can keep our eye out. Pierre Strong going out to, here's a new name, Pierre Strong. Jason Franklin, he's on the Colts, right? Is he going to get some time now that Jonathan Taylor's not playing? Oh, the sauce. Well, listen, we can get Trevor Lawrence too. We pulled a nice Justin Fields out of this last night. But you're right, too many extra Ritters in there. Ha! It's like a heavy on. Maybe it's just one of those heavy cases on these guys. Aiden Hutchinson again going out to Lonnie. Will we have more Ritters or Hutches at the end of this? I bet you can get 1 or 2 of those from on a good deal there, Chris. 5 out of 75. You know what we need to do? We need to put up another game because we cannot wait until let me get this pull up here. We cannot wait until. How do you do the pulls now? I was doing them earlier. No, I just did pulls earlier, and now it's not going to let me. Pop out chat participants. Huh, it won't let me do a poll right now. Maybe because too many people have commented. I was going to see, but you guys tell me, Atlanta or Carolina, since we're pulling a lot of the Desmond Ritter. That's the first game listed on the sheet. I don't know what this... I'll get to that at the end. Let's see what else there is. Mackenzie Melton. I'm not going to have you guys yell at me. I didn't pack it. And it's not like it's a bad name. It's not like... You know what? We don't have a bunch of Elabys. We maybe had one. You guys complained about Caleb Ellaby. At least we're pulling a starting quarterback in the NFL. Mackenzie Melton goes out to TJ Erb. So you mean like a draft pick? Like where you pay for a spot and then you draft the cards? We could do that. It would all, what's it at? It would be like 35, 36 a spot and you could draft a card. Hey, there's one. Trevor Lawrence going out to Nuss. I bet you'll take that, Nussy. 3 out of 3. Carl says Carolina. See, I have Atlanta all over that. I think we're going to see 3 TDs out of Ritter. You feel better now, Nussy? Cranky Nussy? You all right? Without comics, 3 out of 3. I love this little bomb in there. Or the rocket, I should say. I get 2 BJs? Dude, that's going to cost you a total of like 30 to 35 seconds maybe. Kevin Harris, Ocular, 1 of 2. There's a new name. Not one I wanted to see, but maybe whoever has him will. Don Wiley. And I got to show you the last card here. I didn't show you because I wasn't going to have everyone mad at me. He said you joined the... Just put me on silent. That's what my wife does in her head. And the last one's going to be the card I ignored. Hopefully at least it's a 101. Nope. All right, well, listen. You guys can all be mad at him. Don't be mad at me. You can't be mad at the guy that just got a bunch of Desmond Ritters. Or you can be mad at him. Don't be mad at me. Shane Vasconcelos cleaned up on that. Who would you have, Trevor Lawrence or Ritter last break, McGinn? You were the only one to vote, Carl. Oh, James voted too. Carolina. Anyone taking Atlanta? Or are you guys all bitter with the... Are you guys all bitter with the amount of Ritters that got pulled? Oh, there we go. Ran him that off. That is going to be a 1 of 8 hooker. We didn't see him last one. Everyone has a shot at that. And Broderick Jones, 7 out of 10. So it's obviously going to go Broderick, Trenton, Hooker on the random. Oh, you had Kevin Harris last one? I can ask him. You want me to ask him questions? Who do we want to see more in it? Because I feel like it's probably more spread out than you think, but it's just this was Ritter heavy. But there's a lot of different names in here. But you're right. We didn't see, like, I mean, do you want more Zappy? We saw Hutch. I mean, Gardner. I would like to see more of that. I wonder why more Sauce is it. We've only seen one Sauce. I haven't seen many. Who else is the other one I was looking at that I haven't seen? I've seen a lot of Ruckerts, Fords, Mechie's, Ridgeway. We've seen 3 Fields come out of it. We've only seen 1 or 2 Pickett's. I don't know if I've seen a Shakir yet. Maybe 1. We've seen some Malik Willis's, a bunch of Matt Corals, all those other names I've seen, Dow's. Sam Howell we've seen a bunch of. We saw him last break. Tyler Algier we've seen. Yeah, we've seen most of them. The only one I haven't seen a ton of is Sauce, and I think Garrett Wilson's in here too. Yeah, Sauce and Garrett, I've seen 1 of each because I know Jason got like a 1 of 1 out of one of them. And another one is Olive. We haven't seen a lot of Olive. Seen a lot of Purdy's, a lot of Halls, bunch of Hamlins. So we're seeing the names Bellingers, but some more than others. All right, here we go. Kevin Harris. Oh, that's right. There's no cap, but I am doing 2 paper footballs. Going out to Don Wiley. Mackenzie Melton going out to TJ Erb. Pierre Strong going out to Jason Franklin. Daniel Falele going out to Marcus Raymond. Daniel Falele going out to Marcus Raymond. Kingsley Anagbara going out to TJ Erb. We had the Michael Woods going out to James Eisman, and another one from Marcus Raymond there with the Falale. Tyrion Davis-Price to Cody Faust. Ed Ingram to Rick Butler. Vidarian Lowe to Nick Nuss. And the Kobe Dean going out to Richard Myler. And then Roger McCreary going out to Lonnie. Everything else was pro-uni, I think. Let me double check some of these over here. Yeah, I think everything else was pro-uni. But a lot of Hutch and a lot of Ritter. So let's go through it. Desmond Ritter to Shane. Hutch, and that one's out of 75. That gold parallel is nice. So that goes to Lonnie. We had the Groovin Ritter and another regular Ritter both going out to Shane. The Kyle Hamilton going out to Jeremy Wilson. Nice card there. Lonnie Stuthite going out to 75. Another Desmond Ritter going out to 50. And then DeMar Hamlin for Jeremy Wilson. And the Hutch going out to Lonnie as well. And then, how about this? The Trevor Lawrence 3 out of 3 going out to Nussie. And Chigoziem Okonkwo going out to Chris Velasco. New guy and Nussie. Both hitting. Banged and psyched. Very cool inserts. All right, guys. Here's what we're going to do. We got to random these off first. And then we're going to do 2 paper footballs. And I just use your names for this. So let me pull this over. And we'll do these one at a time. And then we'll do 2 paper footballs. Everyone's eligible. I haven't checked in on the other one. I think Chris might be working or asleep. I'm not sure. Let's do... The first one up is Broderick Jones. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be Slam getting that one. Wonder how much he ends up paying for an Uber. We should put that up as a pool. I can't imagine that's going to be not expensive. And then we got Trenton Simpson up next. Always mineral 5 on these in case I forget to say it. Oops, why am I doing that? I'm used to it. Marcus Raymond getting that one. I'll check on the other one. And then the Hendon Hooker. Here we go. This one's out of 8 too. It's a cool card. I like that green. It is going to be the Jason Franklin getting that one. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter what's on there. Jason Franklin gets the Hooker. He is a Falcons fan, I think. So maybe he'll give that up for one of those bunch of Ritters you got. All right. Here we go. Top two on paper footballs. Top two, get it. Here we go. Good luck. 6 will do it. It's going to be Carl Roberts and Grant Beck. Carl Roberts and Grant Beck. Neither of them. I like that we have a bunch of different people in with the paper footballs. So, like, sometimes we'll have a lot of, like, the same names, ironically. But we have everyone with their first of the season. Here we go. It's going to be the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens play. Who do the Ravens play this week? See how Zay Flowers looks. Oh, Houston. That's right. They're like the lock of the week. And then Grant Beck. That's who you got, Carl. And then Grant Beck gets the Falcons. And they play Carolina. We just talked about that. All right, guys. I'm going to go check on round... Well, let me check round 2 and just see where we're at. My World's Best Dad Cup's almost full. How many did we give out so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Almost half the teams. Let me check on this one. I don't know if that's going to fill tonight. It looks like we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left. So that might fill for the morning. If it fills like in the next few, like 15 to 20 minutes, I'll probably still be up. But if not, that's all right. We can rock that in the morning and go from there. All right, guys. Hopefully I see you tonight. If not, it's all right. It's been a long night. It's midnight. I'm sure we all have things to do in the morning. It's almost week 1, full slate schedule, though. See y'all soon.